It feels so good to be able to sit down and talk about anime. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so fucking good. It feels so fucking good. I'm probably gonna say this in every video for today. Just it feels so good to be able to talk, to have restrictions on the channel, 15-minute limit, or, you know, no thumbnails. It feels so good. It feels so good to not feel that pressure on my shoulders from TBS when I sit down and talk about anime. It feels so good. My mood right now is just at an all-time fucking high. Oh. Okay, so Grimgar. I heard a lot about this. I heard so many asking me, like, where's my review? Where's my thoughts on it? When everything was going on. This before everybody realized what was going on with, you know, the channel at the time. So many were asking, oh, Chibi, I need them thoughts. I need them thoughts on Grimgar. And I was very interested. But as I've said in many of the other videos, I didn't really want to look at anime manga at the time, just because of, you know, TBS was just souring my outlook, and it was ruining my entire mood. And it wasn't good. If I wouldn't been able to cherish these episodes as well as I did right now, if I would have, you know, watched it at that time. So, I'm glad I waited, because the fucking, okay, I just gotta say, I just gotta say, the freaking death scene. The death scene, the fucking death scene, that was some nasty shit. Okay, so, pretty much, we had a character death. A character died in the episode, like, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, just, work with me here. Pretty much, a character died. One of the main characters, Monato, died. And I'm like, whoa. Like, we had an actual character death. And now, from what I can assume from the viewpoint, it was kind of shock value a little bit. But the way it was done, it was really done well. Like, I have to say, I like the way it was handled. And usually deaths like that, they can be good and bad. It's a double-edged blade. It depends on how it's handled. And the way that was executed, I felt like was done rather well. It really made the point and the subject of what we should expect from the series. For one, what we can assume is that there is no plot armor. That's the first thing you get from that episode. Like, there is no plot armor, this means characters can die. And it opens your eyes up to what our cast of characters are doing and what they are currently facing. Now, let's factor in that this is not the first time we have seen some form of controversial topic in the series, or not really controversial, but something that was rather jarring. For instance, what happened to the goblin? For instance, a goblin wanting to live, and then you just see how he's fighting for survival, but eventually he was killed. And because of that, that kind of got you prepped to show the brutality of what the series is about. But then this episode, it shows you that characters can die. And the way the character died at that, and you see everybody realizing that a person could just die like that, just a snap of the fingers, and they're gone. And they came to terms with it. They realized, like, they were having fun, they were chatting him, and he's just gone in an instant. And they realized they lost everything. And, I mean, majority of the 2 episodes that I missed and I finally got to watch, it was mainly about the characters grieving. Like, it was them grieving, being upset, sad, trying to come to terms with the death of their fallen comrade, and what they can do next. And, I mean, there were some beautiful scenes, character interactions, along with some dialogue done between the characters that felt so real. I mean, what would you do if, like, one of your friends died, or someone that was really helping you in this situation, and if they die, you're gonna be kind of in a bind. You're not gonna know what to do. I mean, let's put this in perspective. I mean, you had it to where the priest died, and he's really important in any type of MMORPG. Let's just throw that in there. In any game, MMORPG, if you have a party and you're going into a dungeon, a raid, whatever, a healer is very important. It's like the backbone of a fucking raid or a party. The priest or healer is that important. I mean, yes, you need the tank, yes, you need the DPS, but the healer is very important, because the healer has to look at the entire situation, cast him debuffs, cast, you know, the buffs onto his, you know, allies, you know, heal them, you know, different things like that. The priest or the healer has so much to do, and that makes a lot of sense. When the priest is gone and dies like that, you don't know what to do. You're in the bind. You're like, my friend died, but at this time, since we need money to eat, we need money to sleep, we need money to stay somewhere, and we can't make money if we don't have a priest, that left a very human choice to the characters, and I love that so much, with how our characters had to be so human and determine what they wanted to do. I mean, our characters weren't completely self-righteous to where like, oh, we can't do this, oh, we can't move on, and they didn't drag it out for 5 to 10 episodes. It wasn't done like that. It was done as if a human was really there, what a human would do if they were kind of thrown into that situation. I mean, if you're having to worry about your well-being and you don't have no way to make money, or you are at the point to where you don't know what you can do for your team, and your main backbone of your team is gone, you obviously need to find a replacement, but it seems very cruel. And that was the point I loved about the episode. It adds that huge discussion on it, that discussion value, that controversial topic of, did he do the right thing, going that fast after the events of losing a friend? I mean, that's something I love so much about the episode. And then also how it was done in, the later episode, the newest one that came out. The way the interaction was done between our main male and main female character, and the way you saw that scene, it's a very romantic scene, by the way. Very, very, very romantic. But I loved the way the scene was done, how they were kind of, crying in each other's arms, and then they were kind of sharing their pain, how they can't really express themselves well, and that was a really beautiful scene as well. Really good character development, characterization for the characters, and allowing some bonding between these two. I can definitely see these two getting together in the future and forming some form of romance pair. I hope that fucking happens. But yeah, I mean, Grimgar, these 2 episodes, definitely great stuff. Very great stuff. Now, it's not the best thing I've ever seen, but like I said, I love the human interactions. It felt like it was like something a real person would probably decide to do. If you're tossed in that situation, and if fantasy was kind of real, like, what we saw, this is like something you would see from a real person, like what type of decisions they would make, and how uncomfortable they would feel about the current situation. So, that's my thoughts on Grimgar's latest episodes. Cannot wait for the newest episode to come out on a Saturday. Or wait, no, it comes out on Sunday. Yeah, it comes out on Sunday, my bad. It comes out on Sunday. So, yeah, I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about the money situation, too? How a person's death amounts to 1 silver coin, which that's pretty damn dark. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.